And just like that, we're back with yet again another update on Hbar daily updates. Thank you for all your support. But yeah, looking across the board right now, double-digit gains across, the market after 3 consecutive days of bearish price action, especially the last 24 hours were very scary. One of the biggest drops in crypto history. But here we are, seeing a bounce, thanks to, us hearing some positive things about the tariff, which have been positive. Market did react in a positive way. But we need to understand, it was a major sell-off. There comes a time where you do see the market picking up, and I think this is, that perfect example of that. So Hbar is up 22.7% right now, but so is the broader market. You're seeing double-digit gains. So, anyone that has been picking up the bloodbath, doing your due diligence research and, picking up the bloodbath, I'm sure you are happy right now. The price of Hbar, 26.2 cents, also up 15% in Bitcoin. Comparative, the valuation is making its way back above 10 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $1 billion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, breaking news: Australia's stablecoin AUDD launching on Hedera Hbar network in Q3 of 2025. You're seeing things happening. People used to think, Hbar was a dead chain just a few months back, but, Donald Trump really brought in a lot of excitement, specifically to the U.S.-based, I was about to say stable coins, but, U.S.-based, projects, layer ones and layer twos that have been thriving quite a bit. But, the dominance, again, we speak about the dominance day in, day out. I'm sure at this point, if you watched my update last night, we know what happened with the dominance going up to 64.35%, but it did go towards the downside. We're still sitting, pretty much at the last year's high at 61.32%. So in terms of, the dominance itself, it's not that, dominance is not at the level, where you want to be kind of getting happy. No, that's not the case. Dominance is still quite high. And if we see a little bit of a manipulation occurring, this could really fill the, gap in. And, I said this in my market analysis update. Usually you tend to see these major wicks fill in eventually. Might not happen over a week, might not happen over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even month, but you never know. This could actually fail in. Meaning, obviously that would require Bitcoin to see a retracement. And speaking about Bitcoin, here we have it, guys. Bitcoin had a major recovery, obviously, since yesterday. Your boy Crypto ZX nailed it at the 23.6, and I'm really proud of myself because, a lot of people were doubting me here. I was talking about this level when, the price of Bitcoin was around this range. So, a very sharp drop nonetheless. But, we have seen a little bit of a retracement over the last few hours, to be specific. And if you're looking at the hourly on the market, you are seeing the market in red as we speak. So this is why, I've been saying, even though we are, seeing tremendous amount of green, is this a dead cat bounce? Is this a fake out? Again, like I said, dominance is not showing any sign of slowing down. If dominance picks up and Bitcoin maybe drops back down to the likes of $97,000 or potentially even loses that support, guess what? Altcoins will be impacted. So this is where your risk strategy comes into play. Obviously, there's not 100% certainty whether or not that is going to happen. No one knows, but you need to be aware of that because short term right now, this number is not where I want it to be. And so far, I've been talking to you guys about this number literally since the beginning of the year. We focus on this on a day-to-day basis, and it's not showing any signs of slowing down right now, which could be a bad thing for altcoins if it falls further. But with that said, let's take a look at Hbar because Hbar is doing things we spoke about last night. Here, let me pull out the charts for you guys, bring out the daily, hourly time frame. Here we have it. So we spoke about how I was expecting this key resistance to be reclaimed quite fast if Bitcoin were to bounce, and that's exactly what happened. We actually went above that key resistance a few hours ago, but we never really managed to close above here, which again is a little bit of weakness sign in my opinion. You want to see this close above. Doesn't matter if Hbar stays stagnant sideways for weeks. That will be totally fine in my opinion. Literally Hbar could do this and that would still be fine, but you want to stay above this key resistance. And as of now, we did retest it, but we're seeing a little bit of a retracement, of course. But with that said, let me just bring out the measuring tool for you guys. So if you somehow timed this right, you saw an increase of 57.6%. This was a golden time to make a quick buck if you had the funds available. Because remember, there's a famous saying, be greedy while others are fearful, be fearful while others are greedy. The ones that were greedy, picking up the bloodbath while there was so much fear. You saw some coins going up 80%, some coins going up 20%, some coins going up 50, 60%. Just depends, if you were there at the right time. Do let me know in the comments down below. But the price of Hbar is showing exactly what you want to be expecting. As I said to you guys before in my yesterday's update, this whole tariff thing I think would have been short-lived, which it did indeed ended up happening. But with that said, it's still paused for 30 days. So we need to hear more developments. You need to see some sort of a settlement coming, or a big agreement between all these countries, which I think will be a good thing for the broader market. Because believe it or not, these big institutions and obviously these big whale players specifically, market makers, they are aware that, this doesn't mean that it's the end, right? So again, we have seen a big drop. Could we see that happen yet again? Depends on Bitcoin. Dominance is still showing a lot of signs, but so far so good for Hbar. You want to see the price of Hbar holding above this key support, key resistance, which of course was a support before, but you want to see that reclaim back above. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but you don't want to be ignoring, that key resistance. Now, obviously, we have quite a bit of support around, the 24.7 cents mark. We could potentially make our way down to that range. If Bitcoin were to, tumble towards the downside, but yes, there is still a downside potential if BTC, sees a little bit of a shakeout. So, obviously pay very close attention to Bitcoin, specifically the dominance. Let me know down below what you guys think. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate your support. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.